I loves me some 1 degree of Chunky B.
Now, I just have to make a comment about Chunky B. Have you ever seen him looking so good?
The panel then includes actress Lady Kazan, comedian Chunky B, and Playboy TV host Julie Strain. Chunky?
What was the question? If we're rolling, just keep rolling.
Are we rolling? I don't think we're rolling yet.
Oh yeah, no, we're rolling.
Oh, we
Okay,
are?
the people need to know our setup. They need to know the time and effort that we put in for
That's right.
a positive production.
We do. They do need to know that, or don't they?
Yeah.
That's it. There you go. Look at that.
We were just talking about the duck.
Yeah,
you guys.
we're rehearsing putting the bottle up to the camera.
Lucky Duck. You know something? We're lucky to have the duck. Lucky Duck. When you want to drink and you want to get your quack on, you go to Lucky Duck because this beer, it's like you want to flock together. When you drink
Yeah.
this with your friends, you flock.
Those who drink together flock together. That's the old saying.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you always have that guy that drinks too much Venice Duck and he's a mother flocker.
Yeah. Yeah. I drank a bunch of duck, and I got flocked.
Flock that.
Yeah.
Yeah. My butt was sore for days, John.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're always an enthusiastic drinker. Hey, you know something?
I should have ducked.
Just put it on your bill. Hey, you guys,
Oh, I did.
check it out. When you want to lubricate within
Here
and
we
without.
go. I
And you know
can't.
something? I want to say something,
don't
guys.
have the energy to
the
laugh
most
today.
unproductive or unprofessionalism I've ever seen you two
Yeah.
is when we were talking about Astaglow.
Yes.
Astaglow last week. You guys,
It's just gonna happen again. You know that.
no, Andy, you
We
laughed
were like
so hard.
we were like children.
yeah,
Dude, I just,
And at the same time, I like the product. I use it all the time. The Asta Sport.
yeah,
I use
yeah. And you know
when
something?
do you use it?
Yeah,
after
when,
my sports.
Not before
yeah,
sport.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Not
wanna
during
use it-
sport.
You want to use it Asta Sports.
Yes.
Sports.
Yes.
Ask your sport.
All right, here we go, you guys.
Oh, we're going?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a great day it is to be alive. It's a good day to be perpendicular to the Earth's surface. And you know something? I'm not good with math, but that means you're standing 6 feet above the ground. Oh, no. You're on the Earth's surface. You're not 6 feet below. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, 1 degree of Chunky B in the garage of love. Talk to me. I am here to communicate with you. Come on into the garage. Be one with the Floetry. The Floetry of love that stands before thee and... I can't even go on. All right, check it out. ChunkyB.tv. Tune in, and you know something? It is a glorious evening in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
And we
Feels
just got
like
done with
summer, Chunk.
This is summertime, and I don't want to put you on a spot. By the way, say hello to Gary Adler,
I
the
know where this
executive
is going. I know where this is going.
the executive producer of Love,
Yeah,
and
you-
Andy Davey. Andy Davey, always looking at
the
him.
manimal.
Yeah.
I'm doing my own knob spin.
Yes.
Yeah, and by the way,
Yeah. Hey, Travis. You know something? We should have. You know something? Next week, let's call Travis.
let's call Travis.
Let's call Travis.
What are you gonna call
now,
Travis?
now that we've got that technology not with us right now, you know, you are a handsome individual,
Thanks, Chunk.
and you're known for blemish-free living.
That is true.
I'm just looking across the table here,
Yeah, yeah.
and I see multiple. Did you get in a fight? What
Yeah,
happened?
It's cancer.
It's oh, Jesus Christ, come on.
Sorry,
You sure it's not Bougainvillea?
I
from-
ran. I just set Chunky up.
yeah.
I told him I ran into a screen,
Yeah,
but really they have to take it off Thursday morning.
yeah. Your
Yeah,
head.
they'll be do a biopsy.
Oh, come on now. That's not right.
Okay, listen, people at home. I ran into a screen this weekend.
Okay, the screen door. First of all, you have a new establishment.
I
You're
have a
living
new-
in the high top of the hills of Topanga, which is a beautiful community. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chunky B.
And are you settled in?
Settled in.
Okay.
I am. My wife is not. But
Are there boxes in your house?
there's a few boxes in the garage still.
Oh, okay. That's
But
fine.
like nothing's been hung. You know, there's no artwork. There's, just
You haven't even got that far?
No, it's just a house. Right
Okay,
now.
all
We're
right.
just living in the house.
And by photos, I've seen a beautiful pool in the backyard.
There is a pool, and we had a few folks up this weekend.
Yeah.
Including the Davies.
Oh, you were up there. Good, Andy.
We
right
were
on.
there.
Excellent.
Yeah, so I would say around 2 p.m. I wanted to do a jackknife into the pool. I was in my bedroom, put on my what are those called? Bathing trunks.
The trunks.
Yeah.
You know you're getting old when you call them trunks.
And I ran to the pool to do the big jackknife and splash all the kids, little kids, a bunch of little kids there.
Okay.
And ran full screen into my screen
Did
door.
you do it before we were?
No.
It was
you were
when
there.
was I there?
Yeah, it was after we went for our walk. Andy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I stayed with the girls.
Yeah, you did. Okay. And then my older son, was on the other side playing ping pong, and he looked over, and he saw the whole thing, and he was just like, "What are you doing, Dad?" And I felt like such an idiot.
That is one of the funnest things to see.
Yeah.
Somebody like run into a screen door.
That's
It's
amazing.
hilarious
It
if
is
it's not
hilarious.
you.
But I've never seen anybody get truly hurt.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, did
really
you?
didn't get hurt.
Was there? No, dude. There's 2 scratches on your face.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how hurt I am.
Your feelings were hurt,
My feeling was definitely hurt.
but was there blood? That looks like it could
There
have
was no blood at the time. The screen door, what it did was it made a small herringbone pattern in my forehead. Yeah.
You hit it that hard.
And then
Wow.
the next day it showed up as a little something.
Okay. Hey, you guys, if you're tuning in, you know something we always like.
Champagne problems, my friend.
Oh yeah.
Champagne problems.
Well,
I
that
did
was
put the beer down. I put the fucking. That was the one. It was a warning shot over the bow. Like maybe put the beer down. Yeah.
Slow your roll. All right, check it out, people. There's some things on my mind. There's things on Andy and Gary's mind. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna go without a guest. There's a couple people online. Oh gosh, hey, real quick.
Yeah.
A kind of a checkup on one of our favorite guests of all time, Gabrielle Capelthwaite.
Yeah. What's going on?
Okay.
With her?
She just got back from Spain and in South Carolina. I don't know why those two are connected together. She finished up a movie. Now you know her. She just she's famous for Blackfish, the
right.
documentary that broke
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld.
And by the way, the last time she was here, she's been here twice. She
Yes.
teased her next movie.
And it is done. And a couple of names in it, but one that stuck out was Nurse Jackie Falco.
Oh, is that right? Edie Falco.
Yeah, she plays the mother in this. It's a war flick.
Wow.
Oh, it's not a documentary.
No, it's a
Oh,
full-on like war movie.
Wow.
That they had to like bring in tanks.
Now, how did they get the orcas to?
Right.
What you know what I mean? Like,
It's a fishy.
Well,
yeah.
it's a fish out of water story. That's what you're saying?
Yes. And
I think it's the miniatures.
okay.
Oh yeah, it's all
Miniatures.
animatronics
It's all
and all
Right.
that, yeah.
Right. It's all crackers.
Pixar. This is a Pixar movie.
That's
right?
kind of cool, man.
Yeah.
Good
And I
for
want to
her.
let you
She's
know
gonna come back on.
she's gonna come back on.
Oh, good.
She promised me, and she goes, "Why didn't you tell me this before?" I go, "I want to be an out of focus extra." She goes, "No. I'll give you lines."
Whoa.
And if this movie
But it's
doesn't,
already done.
it's already done. But now she's online. She's doing some commercials. She's on fire. But the most genuine moment. This was just the other day next door at a barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
She comes walking in, and I present her with the 1 Degree Award.
Oh, awesome.
Yes, and she won the category dropping a corporation to their knees.
That's right. Award.
Yes, award.
Yeah.
And I want to let you know, she was so sincere. She was, she teared up. This is going in the middle of my
No
man.
way.
Yes, she couldn't have been more happy. On the opposite, our good friend Dr. Wendy Walsh
Yeah.
will not accept it.
She won't accept the
No,
award.
she says it looks too big. And it's a sign.
How many times have I heard that, Andy?
Many.
Yeah.
I think I've said it to you a
And
couple
from
times.
Dr. Wendy Walsh.
Yeah.
Right, and she's doing great. Wendy Walsh,
Wait.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's too? What is she?
I took a photo of it and I said, "Hey, here's your award. Swing
What
by."
did she win, by the way?
Sexiest
Guest?
guest.
Golly.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
right.
And she's not going to take the big.
She thinks it's so. I put it next to a Coca-Cola can.
Yeah.
And I took a photo. I'm like, it's the size of a can.
Yeah.
And she's like, no response. You know why? She's too busy chasing icebergs up in like the cold area. Seriously, it's like iceberg season. You know when they start to melt and they start
Yeah.
to move
Yeah,
up in
yeah.
Iceland or
Yeah.
wherever. She's just gone back from vacation on it. And congratulations, Dr. Wendy Walsh. Her daughter
Yeah.
got accepted to Harvard.
Wow.
Whoa, no
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah. So
Wow.
she's going to Harvard.
Fantastic.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, we met her daughter.
Yes,
yeah,
her
that's
daughter's been
awesome.
here. And you know something? What I'm trying to tell you people is some of our guests have been springboarded out of the garage of love for pure success.
That's right.
It's amazing what we do here. We kind of
We take a small seed
yes
and we
fertilize
grow.
it.
We fertilize it ourselves. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
That's behind the scenes stuff.
I'm blossoming right now.
Yeah. So you guys, I know you're thinking like, okay, there's no guest. I'm going to go ahead and flip over to another podcast. Stay with us. Stay with us because there's going to be pearls.
Or don't. I mean,
you do
that's the
something?
kind of mood I'm in.
Really?
Yeah.
Go ahead, change
or
the channel.
don't. Yeah. Right. Thank you.
Come on. Yeah, I dare you. Because what? You're going to flick and then you're going to start
Show
thinking.
them the list of stuff we're talking about.
You know something?
I
About
was-
5 minutes
I was
ago, we
thinking-
did a production.
Yes, that's right. Production meeting.
Production meeting.
There it is.
Yeah. And you know something? It's summertime.
Yes,
We're going to
that's
be
true.
going to restaurants.
Yeah.
We're snacking at lunch. We do dinners. I'm not a breakfast guy. Do you do breakfast in restaurants?
You know what? I grab a breakfast burrito after surfing and go to school. But can I tell you what recently happened to me?
Of course.
Okay, there's a certain restaurant in Venice that I don't normally go to, but it's right next to where I surf. So I went up to the window. It's an order thing.
Right.
And I usually just get a cup of coffee. And the lady wasn't there. So I looked back, and you can see right into the cook's area. The kitchen, they call it, right?
Yeah.
And there's
Cook's area.
one of the chefs had a bucket of Italian dressing, right? What looked like Italian dressing to me, and a sandwich, and was eating the sandwich and dunking in the dressing
was not.
and eating and dunking, and then put the Italian dressing back, finished that sandwich up, and looked at me, and I looked at him, and we locked eyes, and I was just like, I gave him one of these, oh no. And he was like, I'm like, and I turned around and left. I'll never eat there. And I know that shit goes on
Is that where
all the
Thomas
time.
is it
Sure.
eats?
And no, I love Thomas's.
Okay.
Thomas's is our joint. This is
Okay.
a different spot.
Okay.
It's right under the Whaler.
Thomas's or Thomas?
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
It's a to-go place.
And the guy knows you busted him.
yeah, it just didn't really make a move or
Do you know, I don't even
maybe
think
a
I would do that.
shrug or something, right?
I wouldn't even do that in my own home.
Oh, no, it's nasty.
What's the grossest thing, Andy? Anything that pops up?
Oh, I worked at McDonald's.
You did not.
Oh, yeah.
Were you on the fryer?
I was on everything.
Nice.
I would open McDonald's at 4:30 in the morning in Fresno.
Oh, my God. Well, how old were you?
On Saturdays.
How old?
15 and 16.
Really?
Yeah. So I'd party and then sleep in my car a little bit in the parking lot
Right.
and then go into work and work like my morning shift. Clean grease traps from the night before. It was awful.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, no, I'd never want to do that again. But yeah, we had guys would come in. I mean, I gotta say, McDonald's got to be one of the cleanest places.
Of
This
course.
is back in the '80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I still eat there.
Yeah, the
'Cause I'm
corporate
just like,
corporate places
they
are
don't fuck
they
around.
have to be.
No, it's real
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Food was great, but there was still the kids that would like show up, kind of punker kids. They'd show up and spit on the grill to get it going. Just make sure
Oh
it's-
man, that shit just goes on.
and it's just the way it is. You know, they drop stuff, pick it up. I picked up my fair share of buns, I think. And you know, it is
It's
what
weird,
goes. So
right? You work in a restaurant ever?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I worked at this this kind of really cool place in Cincinnati, and it was where like my parents would hang out. That's how I got the job. I was a busboy. It was called the Locker Room. It was all sports orientated, and the owner's daughter went to school with, and our picture, me and my friend Angela's picture was on the wall. So it was cool, and I was a busboy. And one time, one of the head waitresses was off the clock, off the schedule, having dinner with her husband. But the chef hated her,
Oh no.
and he thought it was going to be funny. And when she ordered this burger, it was delivered, set to the table, opened it up, and there was a small mouse in the bun.
That is not funny. But anywhere, anytime.
She went ballistic, right? Went ballistic, went back there, started screaming and yelling at the thing, grabbed like up against the wall, and she pulled this thing, and all the powder to take all the fire out. It wasn't a water thing. It was a powder. It was a white powder back and then, which just went all over the whole kitchen area.
Oh.
Shut the place down. She screamed, didn't know that was going to happen. That thing's been up there. No one's ever touched it. No one ever thought it would work. She pulled it, boom, and before you know it, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still cleaning up.
You had to clean everything.
Yeah. I was the busboy. They had to shut the kitchen down. It was a nightmare because that chef who was
Did he get fired?
He did not get fired.
That's
Shortly
crazy.
thereafter, he got caught for whatever he did. And he went away.
Wow.
He did some vacation time behind bars. But restaurants are such a what goes on behind the scenes.
Everyone should work in a restaurant.
I agree.
At
Yeah,
some point in their
gotta
life,
be
right?
It's gotta be
I worked at the Chart House for a long time.
But you were a chef. You were a cook, right?
I started as on the dishwasher on the Hobart.
Yep.
Then I went to Salad Boy.
So I did Salad Boy. I was a great
Were
Salad
you at
Boy.
Chart House?
No, I was at Velvet Creamery.
The Velvet Creamery?
Yeah, it was the
It's like a Marie Callender's knockoff.
kind of like that.
Right. Yeah.
Ice
So
cream,
then I was
salads.
busboy. Then I was salad guy.
Yeah.
We had over 200 items on the salad bar, and the salad bar was right in front of where all the cooks were.
Right.
So they used to fuck with me the whole night.
Oh, totally.
The cooks all lived across the street, in a one-bedroom apartment.
Right.
And I still live with my mom. So they fucked with me, and eventually they're like, "Hey, why don't you come on back here?" So I became a sauté cook. Had the best times ever. We eventually got the keys to the place because we were also the prep cooks during the day.
Right.
So we would, after work, we would get hammered with all the other restaurant people, right? Because that's what you do. It's a little community.
Sure.
And then we would open up around 3 a.m. and make the sickest omelets you've ever had in your life.
Yeah.
And then go sleep for a couple hours and then start to prep.
Back then, there's no alarms.
No.
There's no cameras.
Nothing like that.
And so you had to run the place. How cool would it be to have the run of a restaurant?
There
And
was
you being a pretty good cook?
I remember a couple of drinking games too. Afterwards, we would play. We would do one where it was a shot of beer a minute for 60 minutes.
Ooh.
And it gets rough at around a half hour in.
Really?
Just a shot of beer. You think it's nothing, but you're just taking in so much air too. It just gets gnarly. And then the other one was the Martini. Whoever would lose that had to drink the Martini.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
That's what the mat where all the drinks were made.
From the night
and that gets poured out, and then you got to take that down.
That's brutal.
Brutal, bro.
Here's why I'm laughing. I used to ask for that.
I'll take one martini in a to-go cup.
When times were tough, and they saved
Because
it.
you know
man.
you're gonna get hammered
Yeah.
real quick.
They used to save it in this big glass, jug, underneath the
Man.
bar, and it was just like mud at the bottom of that. I'm like, give me one of those. They would. It was free, man. It was free.
Yeah. The other things we would do is they had this delicious what they called mud pie for dessert at the Chart House. It was like an Oreo crust, vanilla ice cream, and then chocolate on top.
Sounds awesome.
And when we would go get one for a dessert, they were all cut into little triangles. We would fuck a few up, just like, oh, we can't serve that.
That's how
Then
I
at
ate
the
all
end
through
of the
high school.
night, that goes in the blender with a bunch of rum, and it's on.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's
Perfect.
good.
Now you remember the Rusty Pelican?
Yeah, I remember the Rusty Pelican.
There's one over in Glendale.
Yeah.
I used to work there, and I was a waiter, and I had that Sunday afternoon shift. And I don't know, this story's not that good, but it's kind of when do you stop bringing food back, and when do you stop tipping, or decrease your tip as the waiter keeps screwing up?
Right.
But I was a hardcore, fun-loving waiter that wanted to do the best I could. Sunday mornings, all the blue hairs.
Yeah.
And
you get the
they-
Sunday
That's
brunch,
huge.
right?
That's huge.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they would wait for 45 minutes to an hour for one of my tables.
Oh, really?
Yes.
They needed Chunky
Oh,
B.
they wanted some chunk. Where's
Yeah.
that cute, chubby guy, Chunky? We're going to wait for him. We've got nothing else to do. We're just waiting for heaven to
You had
take
a
us.
line of bloogers out
Oh,
the door.
my
bro.
God, yes. and they did not tip. But when do you think it's not okay to return something that's not satisfactory because of the stories you hear?
Yeah.
You bring back, and I know for a fact, the chef that I was working with, was up for 3 days. He had little things around his nose. He was partying like a madman. And when he had what he thought was the perfect fish, the deep sea, mahi, whatever, boom, it was perfect. And he's touching. He's like, this is perfect. He's like, give it to him. And you didn't, you're like, okay. Yeah. You're like, God. So there's some, I have the fear of returning food.
Oh yeah.
Anybody
I
here?
do too. Yes, 100%.
Because of that?
Oh no, I don't return food. If I've gotten to that point,
you just don't eat it.
I just fucking leave.
Yeah.
I don't pay.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in a while, but because I get it.
Right.
But no, you never return it because it's not going to come back. It's going to come back with extra special sauce.
Yes, you don't want to return the food.
No.
I worked at the Magic Pan for a little while. Remember that? It was like a creperie.
Yeah.
Right, and the creperie area was right in the middle of the restaurant. They had split pea soup for some reason. I remember that. But it was Sunday brunch, and they had these little fucking teeny trays. It was free champagne, with your brunch,
Right.
all you can drink or whatever. But they would give you the mini trays that you had to carry the goddamn champagne flukes on.
Right.
And I was bringing it over to the table. It fell right in the lady's lap, and I yelled "fuck" as loud as I possibly could. And then it was just the manager just like, yeah.
That was your last day.
That was it, man.
That was your last day. Yelling.
Yeah, he said, take your apron off. I was just like, fuck.
Yeah. So,
I was so pissed at those trays, man.
Hey, you guys, if you're just tuning in from Raleigh, North Carolina on WKRP 101.9, how are you, my friends? We're just talking. We're just shooting the SHI and that other. We don't like to swear on the radio anymore. But fuck it. Check it out. We are so happy to be with you guys. Keep it up. There's a fundraiser going on. If you can just drop a dime into the kitty and check out. We want to go streaming. We want to go worldwide. We need a little bit of money. We're a small little engine that said, we're not going to give up. That was my engine noise.
Yeah, it's good.
Right. But you know something? We all grew up with rock and roll. We all grew up with, the music that we loved. And we're all on the same age kind of here. I graduated in 82. High school.
Yeah, 98 for me.
2004.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm still getting ready to graduate. Check it out.
I don't have
First
periods
concert. What was your first concert?
First concert. Wow.
Okay, I got it.
I got mine.
I had to
My
think
first
about it.
concert didn't have people like known people, but my second concert was probably a Nugent or an REO Speedwagon. I want to go there.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
you know what it was?
Time.
It was the Police
Oh, good one.
Synchronicity tour.
or the Knack.
Oh,
It was one of
that's
those
a good
two.
one. Ooh.
Because I was working at the Gusman Cultural Center in Miami as an usher, and it was mostly shitty plays and crap. But every now and then,
Right.
like I saw the Knack and I saw the Police.
Oh, you saw that for free though. You were working.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the thing was, where did you know that you saw it in the paper? They're coming to town, and you're planning it, you're saving your money, and you're going, and you're pursuing, and you go, and it's the phenomenal concert experience.
Yeah, it was probably Nugent, Pat Travers, and REO Speedwagon at the Miami Marine Stadium or something.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. I was a late bloomer. Hey, all my friends were going. I just thought I wasn't really into it. But I think my first concert was Heart.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
a good one, though.
And I think it was
Yeah.
Barracuda, and I think Dog
Yeah.
and Butterfly was out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
I had their cassette.
I had the 8-track. But then
Auto reverse.
Springsteen came in,
Ooh.
and then
wow.
Van Halen,
Yeah, I seen Van Halen a few times. Seen the
Yeah.
Rolling Stones a few times.
ZZ Top.
I got to see Eric Clapton.
Nice.
Chuck Berry, I saw.
You did?
Yeah.
You know what?
Ray Charles, I've seen.
Gosh, really?
Really?
You've seen Ray Charles?
ZZ Top.
Yeah.
I've seen ZZ Top.
Yeah.
What I regret to this day is my dad, who worked downtown, Cincinnati, calls, says, "Hey, I got some really cheap, good seats for this concert. Ask the kids if they want to go." And we're like, "No, we're not going." Elvis.
No.
Could you imagine how cool I would be sitting right now saying, "Hey, by the way, when I was in 10th grade, I went to Elvis."
10 minutes before he bit the dust.
Yeah. And this was in fairly good shape, Elvis.
Yeah.
You know, back in 80, 82?
I'm not so sure about that.
No, he wasn't?
No, he was.
He was big and round?
He was one banana peanut butter sandwich away from a heart attack.
Mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Andy.
It's all right.
Listen.
It's there.
You know what I'm almost crazy to even admit that I did not know of, nor one particular song they ever played was the Grateful Dead. When I went to college, I thought the Grateful Dead was a punk band.
Is that right?
How uneducated and kind of held back. Once I went to
that's why you got obsessed with
But
them?
you ended up being obsessed
Because you wanted to make up for the fact that you were such a douche?
Yeah. I went to 140 Grateful Dead shows before Jerry died.
Oh, my God.
That's remarkable.
Yeah. And my buddy Trip Billings out of Nantucket, he keeps, like, he found the box of, like, missing photos.
You found the box of missing tapes.
Oh, yeah. I got hundreds of cassette tapes. But Trip has been sending me some photos
From Grateful Dead
Yeah,
shows?
yeah. And I know I'm not gonna.
Let's see one.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you one.
One, right, Andy?
Yeah, just
one.
Yeah.
Have I told you I really don't like the Grateful Dead?
You have told me that. I don't like them either.
You know what sucks? This will piss Chunky off. I hung out and photographed Mickey Hart.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost did a
late
movie
90s.
with Mickey Hart.
Okay, I'm gonna show you this photo. This is it's spring break. We were going to school outside of Boston, Dean College, and we drove down to Panama City Beach, Florida. And this is how stupid and fun-loving we were. Okay, I'm gonna put this. Oh shit! I'm gonna put this photo up. Okay, look how gorgeous.
Closer.
There you go.
Okay, see that photo right there? Look at the three guys.
That's pretty
enjoying,
golden.
right?
That's golden.
And look what's on the side there. We actually brought a 3-foot bong to the beach every
huge-
day. That is a bong on the beach.
Now, what is
I thought
that?
you had a baseball bat stuck in the sand.
I'm not getting it. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't recognize.
I was gonna say something.
Yeah,
else.
that's.
It looked like a dildo to me. Are you sure it was a bong,
God.
Big
Chunky?
old dildo.
Like a double dildo.
Big old
Yeah.
dead
Yeah,
dildo.
this is a
Here
little
we
photo of Bob. Here's a Bob in 80.
Who's
Okay.
Bob?
Bob Weir.
Bob Weir. Well,
Oh, that's
Jesus.
Bob Weir?
Yeah.
All right.
But can I show you not saying we're on hallucinogenics, but can I show you a photo of me after a Grateful Dead
Yes,
show in the
yes.
hotel room?
Oh
my
nice.
gosh, it is you, isn't
That
it?
is me.
Look
With a
at
shower
that.
cap on.
Yeah.
Look at
that's-
that. He's
that's
svelte.
bizarre.
I was felt.
Damn,
Svelte,
look at the
bro.
hair on that chest.
Wow, that was.
I was a
that's
good
so
looking. And back to
Not
spring break.
Grateful Dead.
Oh my God, fantastic.
Wasn't I a good looking guy?
Yeah, which one are you?
I'm right there smack in the middle, dude.
Oh yeah, you're the hot one.
And you know what's crazy? I ended up moving down to that beach shortly thereafter.
Super tan.
Never gave up. I don't know why we're doing flashbacks, but I want to tell you, I'm through this neighborhood, kind of a change of subject, through this neighborhood, are there people that are over the top dog people?
Oh my God, I can't stand dog people.
Okay,
Well,
I
this
love.
neighborhood, There's plenty.
And I have a dog, and I love my dog,
Right.
but I ain't taking it to fucking Starbucks, bro.
What is going on with the scam of the canines?
Yes.
Are you're not even allowed to.
helper ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones
that's
that
bullshit.
decrease your stress.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Last month I was on an airplane, and I felt something tickling my ankles.
No, this did not happen.
Yes, I promise you.
Come on.
Kid you not. Tickles my ankles, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, well, what's that? And it's the cutest black
I
dog,
would have kicked that thing.
right? So I'm playing with the dog. Are you ready for this? Not exaggerating, 5 minutes. And I'm like, how come no one is asking
Yeah.
where their dog is? I'm playing with it, and I got a little groove going. I got my little canine, little zing zing going.
Right?
Playing with the dog, and all of a sudden, this dude, like halfway back the plane, comes
where's
up,
the
he's like,
dog?
"Anyone see my dog?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's right here."
Oh my God.
But do you know the rule in the law in California? I'm not sure about like in North Carolina and other states. You're not allowed to ask the owner of that canine for the papers that proves that is a stress
Why
relieving
aren't
dog.
you allowed?
Don't know. Not
That
allowed
doesn't
to.
make any sense. Now, what about my service goat? Can I bring that on the airplane,
Yes.
Andy?
Yeah. Oh yeah, my service snake.
Yeah, you have a
I
boa.
have a service boa.
Yeah. You have a service boa. Yeah.
I
I
feel
remember
safe
when
with
you were
it.
knitting that little service vest for him.
Service vest
Yeah.
with the boa. Yeah.
The long.
It's got
term-
wheels. It's
But
got wheels.
where are we
It's
going
getting
with
out of
this?
hand. I went to Miami once from LA, and there were 7 dogs on the flight. 7. Okay, and one lady had to
You were
move
just
out of first
steaming.
class because she's allergic to dogs. And I'm like, well, where the fuck is she moving? Because there's 6 other damn dogs on the plane.
Who has the authority? Who wins? Who trumps whom?
Yeah, if I bring a llama to the gate and I with a service vest on it,
Yeah.
will they turn me away?
You gotta buy a seat for it.
I don't mind buying a seat for
You should
Jimmy.
buy a seat for Jimmy.
Yeah. Do you know what I saw? Okay, first of all, years back, I was at Disney World. Which one's in Orlando?
Disney
Disney
World.
World.
I was working down there. I was doing a gig, doing some comedy. Everything was great, and I got the. I may have told the story before. I got the warning because I was
I
backstage.
don't do comedy.
Yes.
Warning.
They don't know.
It's
you.
painful.
Nailed it.
Waka
Swearing.
waka.
I got caught swearing.
What?
I got caught
At Disney
swearing.
World?
Yes, and you're not
Oh
allowed.
my God. Was
It's-
Sinbad on this ticket too?
No.
Will
Yeah.
Smith.
So I got the warning. I'm like, okay, cool. So I started walking through the park, and I saw a blind girl, right? Didn't have a dog. She had a Shetland pony.
Get the fuck out.
I'm not even joking. A seeing Shetland
No,
pony.
that's bullshit.
I'm not, nope.
I call bullshit.
I'm
I
not-
call
not-
bullshit too.
Nope. Look
Yeah.
it up, people. Look it up. I was watching it, and I want to let you know, I followed this pony and the girl.
I feel something coming.
No, the pony took a right turn and walked the girl right into a wall. I'm not. I know this sounds like I'm joking. I'm not joking. I did the
Worst
same reaction.
seen iPony ever.
Walked it right into yes. And I want people, please, if you could hear the cries of my voice, if you could see the passion in my eyes, I'm not making this story up. I saw it.
Yeah.
A Shetland pony seeing eye horse.
Well, imagine if it was a Clydesdale scene.
Oh my
Right.
God.
That'd be awful.
Wow, man.
What?
Yeah, I do love my dog, but I don't believe that it belongs in a restaurant,
No.
in a grocery store,
Yeah.
in a coffee shop. Any of those places where other people are in a confined space and may be allergic to your dog.
Right.
Even if you have a dog that you don't think is allergic or whatever, just tie it up outside. That's what
Right.
we used to do.
Yeah. Right.
And then when they got stolen, you just got another one. Like it's
up
not.
another.
Right.
People are too attached these days.
Nobody loves your dog as much as you do.
Yeah, or the guy down the street who just took it.
It's okay, ooh.
A Shetland.
A Shetland. Look at this Shetland
Imagine
seeing
tying
iPony.
up your Shetland pony outside.
Yeah. No kidding.
Oh,
It
man.
happens. I hear it happens.
Well, you know something.
It's almost as bad as beer people in this town. You know,
Oh,
there are
the
beer people
snooty
now,
beer
Chunk?
people?
Yeah,
Oh, there's beer
snooty
snobs.
beer people.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
on, right on. But listen, I got before we talked about beer because I want to talk definitely about beer, and that will flow right into the wine
yeah.
people. But check this
Oh
out.
yeah, the wine people.
I was feeling kind of active the other day and decided to go horseback riding.
Come on.
Yeah.
Did you bring your panning
Yeah.
for gold pen?
So no,
too?
no.
That
So
would've
I
been
get
cool.
on this horse, right? I get on the horse, and everything's cool, and it's a slow trot, and I've got some game on a horse, believe it or not. It's a slow trot. Then a gallop. I ended up. This thing was going so fast. This horse was going so fast. I slipped, and I got my foot caught in a stirrup. Right, so I'm off the horse. This thing is still galloping, and I'm like, "What the hell's going on? Somebody help!" And I'm screaming for help, and thank God, the manager from Walmart comes out and unplugs the.
Oh, boy. Oh, come on. Did we have to do all that?
I kept listening.
Did we have to do all that?
Can we edit that? Hey, Travis.
Travis.
Yeah.
Travis, you leave that
See
in.
that oh, right there? You don't have
Okay, I stole that joke from Facebook. Okay,
Yeah, don't. They're not funny.
I had you for a second.
Facebook is never funny. Unless you're J. Chris Newberg, you're hilarious. For real,
No,
people, look him up. J. Chris Newberg.
Yeah.
He's the funniest freaking guy I've ever met on Facebook.
He's been on the show. He's a friend of the show.
Yes.
But getting back to the beer people.
Yeah.
Okay, you know me. Before I was, I no one down more beer than me.
Yeah, you
But
don't
I was an
drink-
All-American.
You don't drink anymore.
Yeah. And I'll slip in an old fools, but check this out. I was an All-American beer drinker. Okay, I know for a fact that I was a cause for Budweiser to be so successful.
Yeah. How many beers do you think you've had in your life?
Oh my God. Well, 40 times every day since 16.
Is it a million?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a million beers?
I'm going to do the calc.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do some trig on this
How many
one.
per day you say you used
Well,
to
I was
drink?
averaging
Between what year and what year?
from, let's say, from like 19. Let's go. Let's say 1990.
Okay. Fair enough.
1990 to a year ago.
2015.
Yeah.
How many? So that's what?
I averaged
It's like
30
85 years, Andy.
in dog years. I was averaging probably anywhere from 25 to 40.
A day?
Yeah,
No, you were not
Yeah, I was.
averaging that.
I was. I
You
guarantee
were?
you. Yep. 20 beers was a slow day.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
that's 10,000 a year
Okay, times 85.
times 25 years.
Okay.
That's 273,750 beers.
Yeah.
That's
You're in
over,
the 200,000s.
Club. Yeah.
Fuck me.
Isn't that crazy?
and that's cans of beer
Cans of beers.
Yeah.
for the most
Okay,
part.
if I had 20 beers a day, I was like, ooh, cool, I'm letting up a little bit. Hence the reason why I support O'Doul's.
But listen, if you want to get your duck on,
Yeah, quack.
Oh, yeah, we're not supposed to do that,
That's
yeah.
right. Hey, check it out, guys. Thanks for letting me share my old fools.
but there is a lot of beer snobs in this town now.
And why is that happening? Because of the craft sensation.
Yeah, and the word craft too. I hate that word.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. Like it's just an overuse now. It's used for everything now. Like even frickin' Wendy's or something. It's got the taste crafted sandwich.
McDonald's has the same
What
thing.
is that? Taste
Yeah,
crafted sandwich?
something like that.
It's a taste crafted sandwich.
Basically, it's three kinds of
Freaking kidding me right now?
ingredients. Yeah, that's crap.
Oh my god.
Okay, but that's the wave of terminology that's coming in. Could you imagine if you were like,
What is bull?
let's say you were a type of greenery that was edible, and you were like, oh, your PR sucked, nobody was paying attention. Then all of a sudden, somebody cool says kale, and kale's the biggest cool thing.
Oh my god.
Frickin' kale.
Oh, kale. And it's
Kale,
a
kale.
chip.
Yeah, then at exactly 13 weeks, the story comes out about how horrible kale is for you, right?
Right,
But it's good with salt. Lots of salt.
Yeah, lots of salt.
Kale had a good run. Could you imagine? Nobody knows your name. Everything's cool.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, somebody says one thing bad about what's like the baddest thing right now in food?
Cauliflower.
No, sugar.
No.
The baddest
Sugar is the worst thing in food.
Sugar right now is getting screwed.
Processed sugar,
period.
yeah.
No, that we talked about.
How
that.
about if you were a no name, just making a living, raising a family, glucose?
Well,
no.
it's the refined thing.
It's
That's
gluten.
all.
What about
Gluten free. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
There it is,
Gluten.
gluten.
Yeah.
Gluten is screwed. Gluten was a guy nobody paid attention to,
Yeah.
and all of a
It's
sudden,
not a guy,
It
Chunk.
was just cookies.
well, I'm just saying,
Uh,
everything's got to be gluten free. Did I say glucose?
yeah, you said glucose. Yeah. Everything should be enamel free, Andy.
I feel sorry for this guy gluten. Yeah, I feel
Too
so
bad for glucose, always getting confused. With
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
gluten free. You know, some people have,
celiac disease.
peanuts,
That's
for
real.
example. Oh, here. We were talking about it this weekend. When my son, we go to like Hogwarts school, you know? Your wife works
Just
there.
off the track. Yeah.
And one kid in the class, and I remember the mom standing up in a parent meeting before school started saying, my son is dairy-free, gluten-free, sugar-free, and flour-free or something like, and wheat-free. And I stood up and said, what about flavor? Does he like flavor?
Yeah,
But from
apparently
that
not.
moment on, the kids, like for snack, had to eat millet cakes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like birdseed, bro. And my son Beck was so pissed every damn day. He's like, the other classes get popcorn, we get millet cake. Because Jimmy won't eat anything. He was
Oh, my God. That is so nailed it. You nailed it. That is
Oh,
so
my God.
what is happening to society
It's
today.
crazy. And I've heard comedians say, like, I think Adam Carolla talks about this, which is, or no,
No, it's Adam Carolla too.
Carolla and what's his name? Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, maybe we shouldn't have. If you're allergic to a peanut, maybe you shouldn't be around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why should all of us suffer?
That is the truth.
Yeah.
That is when one kid, one little punk, or whatever the example is, ruins it for everybody.
Yeah, just fill up your EpiPen and get to school, man.
Yeah.
Just be,
Self-medicate. That's what
Take
everybody
one for the
else does.
team, bro.
that's true.
My kid needs his peanut butter sandwiches.
But you know what kind of snob's been out there? It's consistently been out there is the coffee people.
Oh,
You know something that-
man.
I don't think it's anything new.
I can't deal.
The all intelligent
You're talking
people.
about an anti-coffee guy. You're a coffee guy.
I
You
love
want
my
it?
I
coffee,
love
but
coffee.
you know,
I make my own.
I make taster's choice.
There you go.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Every morning I boil the kettle. I put a teaspoon of Taster's Choice, some brown sugar, some half and half, and I'm good to fucking go, man.
Really?
I do not need a double mocha latte. I don't need it.
Yeah, exactly. We're talking openly, right?
Yeah.
The funniest thing, Andy,
we are.
I don't know if I've told you this or it's even been discussed because I've been keeping it kind of quiet because it's not my business. It's it's Gary's business.
Oh no, what happened? What did I do?
Now that you up at Topanga,
Yeah.
you got to drive your kid down here to finish
Just
up
for
the
another
school.
week.
You want to explain what's so convincing?
Okay. You know what? This is a friend. Okay, I will say this: that this man right here
Thank you.
is an excellent friend. Okay,
There you go.
Because it's not a lot of guys who will let you drop a deuce on their way to work in their guest bathroom. Okay.
It was in the guest bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I drink now that I have to drive way over to Westchester.
Oh yeah.
My entire cup of coffee is down by the time I hit PCH.
Right.
Right.
And so by the time I'm coming back to Santa Monica,
AM PM time.
yeah, I
Right,
need
right.
to
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
And you know what? I love the fact that I can help, but now I don't get up. You know, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
You just come in.
yeah, the door's
You let
open.
yourself in.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like the gate.
Lucy doesn't even bark anymore.
Hey, Gare.
You know that song, How Come My Dog Don't Bark When You Come Around? Because Adler's taking a dump.
That's right. Yeah.
I gotta show
But I
you.
had some
That's
issues.
pretty nice.
Okay,
Andy.
and here lies the issues.
I had a few issues.
I'm going to,
With
and
the-
what a good
Oh, I'm
friend.
afraid.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this brought friendship beyond
Okay.
the friendship level.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Would you run out
Gary,
of toilet
do you mind if I say?
Please.
Okay, Gary did a verbal complaint, which I can
I
understand.
lodged the complaint with
Yeah.
the management.
Toilet paper text.
Yes, he was
Thank
not
you.
happy with the single ply.
I would have said something too, but you know what? Bring your own fucking toilet paper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but are you ready for this?
Well, that's not a bad
And
idea.
some wipes.
Who?
And some wipes. Some
Who
wet
texted
wipes.
you the other day?
Oh,
Who texted you? Guess what? We upgraded for your ass.
Yeah, he's ready.
that looks like a triple roll.
Yes,
Yeah.
we went with a bigger, fluffier toilet paper roll for his happy ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna test that out tomorrow.
That's huge.
No, I
you know what?
wanna
I
know-
might have to try it out on the way out of here.
It's not a bad idea.
You know? Okay.
I'm very proud of it.
Yeah,
now.
I want him to move the sink closer
Yeah.
so that I can.
Oh, yeah.
I like to wet my paper sometimes.
No,
you know?
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that's class.
If he can- or if I can get one of those little alligator things, that snap, I can reach the sink. You know what I mean?
I like that.
I don't believe we're having this conversation about moist toilet paper.
that.
Oh my god! But I do have a friend.
Dude,
I'm still friends with this guy.
Okay.
And one of his rules is after a pee, he does not wash his hands.
After peeing?
Yeah. After,
Okay.
after pooping, he does. But he said, sometimes I like my toilet paper moist.
Yeah.
He dips it right into the toilet.
Oh, that's disgusting.
No, you're not
dude.
supposed to do it. Although you are just
No.
wiping your ass with it.
Yeah, but that
so-
is
Yeah.
freaking gross.
No,
Yeah.
but there's no reason to do that.
Yeah.
That's awful.
But the way he breaks it down, why he doesn't wash his hands after a pee, he's like, come on, how dirty is it? Women put their mouth on it.
Yeah.
Why do I?
Yeah, but I don't.
You're not still young. Okay,
That's
something.
true, Andy.
You know.
And we're not questioning, your hygiene in the bathroom, and we're questioning if
I
you're.
love this podcast, by the way. This is fun. yeah.
Yeah. But
By the way, Andy, I just wrote down a bunch of topics off of my comedy set list, and now
yeah.
we're talking about them.
Yeah.
So I took one for the team here.
Right.
I can't talk about these on stage anymore, but we can talk about
Yes, you
them on
can.
here.
Of course you can.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Here's another thing.
I've thought about the toilet dunk though. I've thought about it, but I never went there.
No.
You ever make a dick bridge? You ever in a public
I had to think
restroom
about
and
this.
it's a shallow.
Oh yeah.
And so you're touching a little bit.
yeah, no, you just
And
feel,
you don't want to touch the porcelain. So after you pee, you take one more of those little toilet rings.
Yeah.
Fold it up nice and tight. Put it under both thighs.
Oh, a dick
the
bridge when
dick goes on top. Dick bridge. It won't touch the bottom.
I don't do that when I sit down.
Dick bridge.
I do it when I stand up.
This is the first time.
Am I
ever.
introducing the dick bridge to the American public right now?
Might.
I am very proud of myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
A dick bridge.
Yeah, dick bridge. Yeah. Some guys, they hit sometimes. Every now and then I hit with a shallow toilet. Either the balls or the dick.
Well, like I said,
And then if you
it only
fold.
happens when I'm standing.
Oh, it happens.
It never happens when I sit.
Yeah, you need to make the Golden Gate.
I apologize to the
Golden
American
Gate.
public. Okay, so thank you for sharing the dick bridge.
Yeah, the dick bridge, man.
Dick bridge.
No,
That's a hack. That's a life
that's a
hack,
hack.
right there.
That's
That
a
is a hack.
yeah.
Dude, we got a new angle.
Mike Capes would be proud.
Mike Capes, you know something? I'm getting in touch with him probably tomorrow. I've
Okay.
got this monumental.
It is
hack.
really, it's quite something.
I can't even tell about it right now.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't tell
But
anybody.
when it's going to make news, it's going to make the news. You know something? What's going on with the baby names, people? When
Nice segue.
Just
yeah, I know.
thinking of that.
Yeah.
Okay, no, and the reason why this comes up, and I'm glad you brought it up.
Yeah.
When I named my son 15 years ago, Nancy and I did, Jack.
Yeah.
I thought for sure that was like no one's naming their
No
kid
one's
Jack.
naming their kid Jack.
There's 180 Jacks you could spit on when you go to a public school. I'm not spitting on people, but
Yeah.
Jack is
But
everywhere.
sometimes you have to.
But you got a Beck. No one's got Beck. You
Yeah,
got a
we've
West.
met a couple of Becks.
Have you really?
I've met a couple of Wests, but that's it. Like just a couple.
Okay, you got Julian.
Yeah.
Julian's a pretty popular baby
Julian.
name, right?
Yeah.
And
Lilia.
Lilia.
Lilia, nobody has Lilia.
Chloe's very popular
Chloe's
now.
hugely popular with the dog fanatics, actually.
Is that they named their dogs
oh,
Chloe?
yeah. Oh, yeah. So many.
You named your dog after my wife.
Kinda.
They named their dog Emma.
After the fact.
Do you imagine they invited my
No.
wife over and said, "Here's our dog Emma."
No. We got the dog from the rescue. The dog's name was Emmer.
Oh.
But it was because someone wrote, "Hey, the dog's name is M.R." And they're like, "Emmer? That's a great name." And they wrote down Emmer.
Emmer.
But it was Mr.
I was Mister.
And so someone wrote down Emmer. So we
That's
kept
it.
it. We tried
Emmer.
to change it.
Cute
We
dog.
tried to change it for
Cute dog though.
your wife,
Has
but-
it calm down at all?
no, it's still a little fucker.
Still eats everything,
it's
bites
awful.
people.
Just awful.
Yeah.
We try.
I was surprised to find out, Chunky, that 50% of people in California are named Douche.
You know? Well, wait a
You
minute.
named him douche.
Wait, are they? They're related to the bags.
Yeah,
The bags.
I
That's
mean, when
weird.
I'm on the
right.
road in LA, at least 50% of the people I run into are named Douche.
I call them out all the time.
Yeah.
Do you ever play the game gay, non-gay?
With cars?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that game.
What's the number gay car?
Number one gay car is the Mazda Miata,
Ding 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 ding.
right? But
Yes.
there are number 2s and 3s.
Prius.
No. Prius, though, equals horrible driver. I will say that.
Okay.
I've done my research.
Okay.
But I think the second probably gay car is a Saab convertible, like from
Okay,
1980.
but you're talking gay car, manned gay car.
Yeah,
not-
man gay car. Now, there are female gay
I was
cars
gonna
as
say
well.
Subaru Forester,
The Forester, or you want to go the Outback.
Outback,
Mm-hmm.
Outback.
I would go red Jeep Cherokee wagon 1985 is the most lesbian car there could possibly be.
Is that from your
That's pretty good.
independent
I gotta
studies?
Give me one of those.
That's why?
Is that your independent studies?
That is independent studies. That was actually a college course.
It's now a
Yeah.
Wikipedia page.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird that some cars get labeled gay and not gay, isn't it?
Yeah. You know what's pretty
We
pathetic?
do golf.
My vehicle is pretty pathetic, and let me tell you why. My 07 Toyota, which I was raised not a car guy.
Me
okay,
either.
Okay, so all I want is to go to point A to point B, blah blah boom. But I had trouble with my car alarm, so I undid the horn. So for the last year, I'm driving around without a horn.
That's tough.
It is tough.
You got to yell douche at the top of your lungs.
You got, yeah. And I'm doing a lot of facial reactions, a lot of hand, like, I'm moving my hands around. I'm like, I'm acting like I'm honking the horn. You know, for you people listening on the radio, I did a lot of facial expressions right there. You'd be laughing right now.
I wish they made car horns that went, like how you were feeling.
Right.
Like, fuck you.
Yeah. Or no. What they need is sorry.
Right.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
How about
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck
And then
you,
just one big douche.
Yeah.
Douche.
They gotta come out with that. The thing is,
That's perfect.
That's it.
yeah, or, and just like
Copyright 2016.
But the thing is, when you do the horn, you do. There's something like, hey, I'm not mad at you. Ding, ding, you just try to.
Oh, you ever do the double horn
that's
means
right.
you're pissed, right?
No,
the
no.
boom boom.
No. Double
that
horn.
move-
Double
move it
horn.
on.
It's,
Are you
it's
sure?
all cool. Just go. Just go.
Yeah.
It's all right. What's up?
It's the one.
The
Yeah.
long one is the bad one.
Long one's a bad one. But if you accidentally do a bad one, you realize that they've stopped for some kid in a wheelchair.
Yeah, yep.
Then
Yeah.
you got to go. I wish there was something you can just go beep beep beep.
Yeah. I usually put my hand out the window. My bad. My bad.
Yep.
Oh, you
All
give them the
cool,
my
all
bad.
cool, sorry.
Now, if you let somebody in, are you looking for the wave?
Mandatory.
Totally.
Got to.
And when
Just
you
give
don't
me the
get it?
friggin' wave.
You're disappointed.
Yeah.
Just give me the wave.
Society.
What about people
I
who
give the
don't
wave.
let people in that have like Greenpeace stickers and stuff on the back of their car? I ran into that the other day. It was a Prius full of like recycle, Greenpeace, which I'm all in favor of, but they wouldn't let one person in.
No, they're angry.
Like,
they're angry.
what the heck,
Yeah,
man?
yeah.
Just 'cause
yeah,
they love
you're
the
liars.
earth.
You're
Yeah,
liars.
and I'm yelling at the person in front of me like, that's BS. Your bumper stickers are bullshit.
Okay, speaking of bumper stickers, I've got a confession. Just last year, I figured out the coexist.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Swear to God.
Really? What did you think it
I
said?
was just always trying to figure it out. It was like a puzzle to me.
Oh, my goodness. That's hilarious.
Yeah, and we have hundreds of them at our school.
Yeah. Sure.
You know, coexist. I swear.
it's
it
all
was
the
like a
religious
breakthrough.
symbols.
That's practically a tattoo at our school.
What about the Darwin Wars on the back of the
Yeah, I
cars?
like that.
I love
Yeah,
that.
those
Where
are
it's
good.
like you've got the fish, then you got the Darwin one with the little feet,
Right.
and then you've got the fish eating the Darwin one, which
Right.
even proves the Darwin theory even more.
Right.
It's all good.
It's all very strange
Yeah.
to me.
What made my day was we were up at Pally. It's a high school near your neighborhood now.
Yeah.
And for about 4 months, I've been looking at this bumper sticker. I love to fart.
Nice.
Right? It's a bumper sticker, and around the license plate holder says "I fart proudly." And I'm like, oh, look at the little,
Wow.
There's a little kid. There's a high school kid, not a little kid. There's a 6-year-old kid that like scored a couple, it's funny, and he's like making fun of this. I saw it. I never knew whose car it was. And then all of a sudden, I saw this lady
No way.
sit and drive away. And it was one of the moms on the lacrosse team.
Nice.
And she is a total crack-up riot woman.
That's funny.
And I said, that's your car with the bumper sticker? She goes, yeah, don't you love it? It's got a little southern accent. I'm like, oh, that's mom's kind of cool.
That's funny.
Yeah, so now we've become friends, and we sit during lacrosse games.
Now there's we have personalized license plates in California. I don't know if they have them in the rest of the country. Do they?
I think
Some places.
there's-
Like
yeah.
you pay a little extra and you get the funniest one I ever saw. And I was hammered coming home from a bar, and I pull up to this light, and the license plate said 3 a.m. BM. And I just laughed out loud, like the guy's taking a crap at 3 a.m. That's genius, dude.
Yeah.
And I pulled up next to him and gave him the thumbs up and everything. Showed him my moist towelette. I'm like, me too. Oh my God, I'm a 3 a.m. You should go to Chunky's house. You should go to Chunky's house.
Got some new toilet paper. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. You know what I'm excited about? Barbecue season.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Well, you
me
kicked
too,
it off.
man.
You kicked it
I
off.
kicked it off a little bit.
Are you doing it? Are you up? Raising the level of competitive
Yes,
barbecue?
I am picking up a smoker.
No, you're not.
Oh man.
Picking up a friend of mine has a smoker he doesn't use.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna start smoking a little bit.
Yeah. What do you? What's your line of attack here?
You know, I'm a rib guy, so I'm gonna do a low and slow.
Right.
You know, with the hickory maple.
Oh God, my mouth's watering right now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got my special spice rub, and I have my barbecue sauce. You know that.
Yep,
I love
yep.
my barbecue sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like a wizard in the kitchen when it's barbecue sauce because you know exactly. There's no doubt of your recipe.
I
at
let
all.
him watch me one time.
Yeah.
Because there were doubts, and I'm
Yeah.
like, Chunky, watch what's going on here.
He's like an octopus. He's got the thing.
Wow.
He's dipping and sucking and licking and all.
Jack Daniels is coming out, and
Yeah.
onions and caramelization,
Well,
all kinds of
I'm
stuff.
glad you do the sauce.
Yeah.
I'm a sauce guy.
I like
I'm
sauce,
I'm not
too.
like the dry.
Are you a dry rub?
Doug
You know,
kinda
I'm a good
stuff.
rib dude. Just give me a good rib.
But do you like it moppy or do you
I
like
like
a
it-
Memphis style?
I like it a little moppy. I like it
me
moppy.
too.
I want some.
I'll take Memphis style, and then I'll
Put the sauce
Put the
on.
sauce on it.
That's what I do at Baby Blues.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
get
gotta do that.
I get the dry rub wings,
Yeah.
and then all the sauces.
Yeah. So it is barbecue season. I'm looking forward to that. And when you, I want to see you next to a smoker, dude.
Yeah.
I look forward to that.
There's basically 2 seasons in Los Angeles:
Which is
football and barbecue. Now that the Rams are in town, that's what
Oh,
I'm talking
yeah,
about.
that's gonna be good.
Are we going?
Let's go to a preseason game, man.
Oh, it's only going to cost you like $800
Who
a head.
cares? Who cares? Come on, I'll sell my Guns N' Roses
Yeah,
tickets.
I went
go
to a Dodger
Go to the
game.
Rams.
Yeah. Sell those.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
selling
you
those
don't
things.
need those. That's shit. Just
No,
I went
hear
to a
they're
Dodger.
awesome.
welcome to the jungle.
I went
Now
to a Dodger.
now I don't have to
You're
go.
good.
Yeah, we're done. We're complete. I went to a Dodger game, and I was kind of, I was pleased with it.
Oh,
I was very pleased. Clean, family orientated, everything, and I got a good seat. I paid extra.
Yeah.
I paid $80, but I was
Per-
on the first base side.
That's nice.
It was decent. I could have paid 25
As
instead of
long
top.
as you're not in the all-you-can-eat right field bleachers.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that's
And people-
rough out
people-
there.
That's dirty.
People of
Yeah.
America, we want to tell you on a Friday night, if there's a game
about
on
special
Friday night,
sauce.
it's free hot dogs. All the hot dogs you can eat out in
Yeah.
out
And
in
there's free
the
other
bleachers.
things too, right? Like French fries, everything's free,
Oh
right?
yeah, there's
It's a madhouse.
Popcorn's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a madhouse.
free
there.
uncleaned cookers and uncleaned
Oh,
Yeah.
grills.
so gnarly.
and-
By the way,
right.
let's talk about the famous Dodger dog. Love him, hate him.
Love them.
Really?
Yes.
Would you buy one outside of Dodger Stadium?
I would. Yes, I would. But
You
here's
mean the boiled one or the grilled one?
the grilled. And there's one concession stand behind home plate that will grill them. A little secret for you
I mean,
people.
that's it's the only way to have them. But the Dodger dog usually comes cold and clammy.
Yeah. Well,
Right?
especially if,
Little
if
bit,
it's out in the
little
right
bit.
field. You
And
know.
I don't know what it is about a baseball hot dog, but that mustard ends up somewhere on you.
It's everywhere. Yeah. And it,
Right?
Yes.
and it always
Yes.
looks good on blue.
Somewhere that
Yeah.
mustard is going to end up on your.
Yes. Speaking
Being-
of mustard, on a hot dog, how about the pretzel? Have you seen the new pretzels?
No, they got
they're
new ones
Big, huge. They come in a box.
at Dodger Stadium.
Yes, with 3 different sauces.
Oh my God, that sounds
Yeah,
great.
you got to check that out. Here's can we be serious? I know we're a comedy-driven show, but
Don't
what?
talk about the gorilla.
I have to talk about the grill.
Don't talk about the gorilla.
Okay, in Cincinnati, is this a subject?
I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Ooh.
not, it's not that funny.
Ooh.
None of
There's
it's
nothing
funny.
funny about it. There's nothing funny about it. But I want to let you know. I was watching after that when animals attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's put the gorilla thing aside because that's such a mess.
You are what they eat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. I don't even.
That's a tagline for when animals attack.
Is that what it
I
is?
love that tagline.
Yeah.
Oh, you are what you eat.
You are what they eat.
Yes.
Well, I can say that gorilla did a better job parenting than the parent did.
Oh, I saw that. I saw
Ooh.
that little
Yeah.
meme or whatever they
Yeah.
call those things. Geef.
Yeah.
A geef.
Meme.
It's a meme.
Meme.
What's that?
Get it right.
What does it mean?
It's a meme. It's a photo with words on it.
Oh yeah.
We used to call them photos with words on
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Funny
Is that the
photos.
term? Is that the term now? A meme or
A meme.
Meme.
spell it?
Yeah.
M-E-M-E.
Yeah. Okay.
Meme.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meme.
How do
It's
you
on
do?
this thing called the internet.
Yeah, I see them all the time.
On the Facebook.
As a matter of fact, I've done them. I just never knew. I know. What's a GIF?
It's a GIF.
Or
and
a
it's not
GIF.
no, it's not a GIF.
It's not a GIF.
I'm putting it right out here. It's a GIF.
And there's
'Cause
animated
it's a
GIFs too, which are
graphic-
called
Graphic
cinemagraphs.
interface format. Graphic. Not graphic.
Not giraffic?
It's graphic.
Okay, graphic.
GIF.
There you have
We've
it,
heard it
people.
here.
We
I'm
are.
just
We
saying.
are.
Yeah, hey, look at the time.
Give me another beer.
But I was just looking at some videos of when animals attack. But okay, we all know the basic thing is you shouldn't have them anyway. Okay, they're wild. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I was watching the bullfighting. If you stab a bull with a sword,
Yeah.
the bull's not going to be like, "Hey, cool.
Let's go watch Grey's Anatomy together. No.
No.
You know, and they're being flung up in the air. And I remember back about 25 years ago, there used to be a show, a special called Celebrity Circus Stars.
Circus of the Stars.
Yeah, Circus of the Stars.
Circus of the Stars.
Yeah. I remember that.
I was an assistant cameraman, so I was running around with my behind a handheld camera guy with my coil cable, and there's like, "Oh, guess you guys are going to do the lion and tiger thing." I was in a lion
Get
and
outta
tiger
here. They
cage.
made you go in the cage?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Who was the celebrity?
Oh my God.
Hasselhoff?
No, it was a woman. It was a woman. Oh my gosh, she was blonde, dopey.
Victoria Principal?
No, it'll come to me. She was like a B celeb. I'll get back to it.
Okay.
But she went in there and she was handling it.
McGrath.
And but the thing is, they prep you to not look into the tiger. And,
Right. Yeah, it's
I
like
got
Tom Cruise.
yeah.
Like if Tom Cruise comes by.
You don't look him in the eye.
Do not.
Yeah. You know, and God bless his soul. When I was working for MTV, the same thing for Prince.
Yeah.
We had to sign we had to sign a paper.
Don't look at him in any of his eyes.
It's funny you should say that because Prince was wearing a butt-free pair of pants.
No way.
Yes.
And you couldn't see that eye either?
You were not allowed to look
Were
at.
not allowed to stare into the brown
I'm
eye?
like, I was like,
Into the
which
brown
one?
eye.
The one that blinks or the one that stinks?
I thought it was a purple eye.
Yeah.
Oh, purple eye, purple eye.
All right, guys.
That's enough of that.
Yeah, that's terrible. But I was next to a tiger where I can feel and smell his breath
Oh, my
on the back of
God.
my neck.
God,
No way.
That's awful.
That's so close. And they're tame, but you know.
Yeah, but they can
Siegfried and
snap,
Roy would,
bro.
yeah, they could snap at any time.
Yeah.
And you know what they did? They gave me $30 extra on my paycheck for hazardous pay.
Oh, well, that's all worth it then. Yeah. Yeah, hey, wear this meat belt and get in there.
Go stare him in the eye.
Yeah, don't worry. There's extra,
Have a,
extra
not-
30 in it.
a blinking contest with the freaking tiger.
Wow. What was the weirdest job you ever had? Well, that must have been it. That had to have been one of them.
Yeah, that was one of the most bizarre. And one of them in high school, I worked on a construction site where the guy forgot to put the foundation, the basement, so it was all mud, and so I had to go down there with a mud sucker, like a big, thick machine.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had to suck the mud out of all the basements because the guy forgot to put the floor in the basement.
Wow.
It sucked.
I spent 9 hours one time folding military T-shirts.
Really?
Yeah, they came out of the dye, they went in the dryers, and then we folded them.
For 9 hours?
9 hours. And they were like, all right, boys, we'll see you again tomorrow. I was like, yeah, right.
That's not going to happen.
I am out, bro. I mean, I love the military, but please.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? My most bizarre. I used to scrub toilets at the United Nations
that's right.
building.
That's right. We've talked about this.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
weird.
I had my own clean cart with big rubber gloves.
Really?
And something I say in the United Nations, it's the Ambassador Hotel office right across the street from on 42nd Street.
Yeah.
And it's a big high-rise building, and I had like floor 16 to 21, and I would go and I would do all these. Every country had a different floor, and you can tell
Who had the worst stinkies?
some countries that were almost third world, and you walk in there and like some of the lights were on, and they all had these like wooden masks all like nailed up against the walls. It was like scary. I was like,
wow.
yeah, and I could, I did a half-ass job, and I got it reported. Yeah, like one day I went to work and they're like,
There's a
floor
joke in there
17.
somewhere.
No, there's not. No, floor 17 is complaining.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
scrub toilets. Andy, what do you? Oh, besides the McDonald's.
Oh, it would be. It was In Excess in 1984 was my first concert.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that what we're talking about again?
Yeah, I'm going back.
Did you just change the subject
Yeah, I'm
because?
going back.
No, you never answered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going back.
Okay.
Yeah, the Shabu Shaba tour.
Yeah.
It was really good.
good.
And then not long after,
Right before
Oingo
the
Boingo.
autoerotic
Oingo Boingo.
asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Well, not right before.
My friend died of that. And I
Okay,
didn't,
we're good.
I didn't
Thank you.
Oh,
know.
look at the time.
Good. Oh,
Security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was in my 20s, and his brother said, "Hey, we
Should try this.
no, he was dead. I found out the guy was
Ooh.
dead, and then I didn't find out till the funeral how he died. And then someone told me, and I was like, what? That's just weird.
Was he having sex doing it?
No, he was, rubbing one out
Ooh.
and
that's
hung
worse.
himself.
He was
Like the NXS guy.
Yeah.
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 So he was like choking himself.
What they do is you tie mountain ropes, and don't do this at home, people.
Yeah.
To the let's say you're in the bathroom. This is
door.
what he was. There's a little hook on the door, and then they do some sort of weird knot, and they put the rope in your mouth, right? And then supposedly it starts to constrict your breath while you're, and then you're supposed to have an amazing, intense orgasm. But every now and then people sort of pass out, and then they die.
Oh my. Wow.
Yeah, weird, right? Autoerotic asphyxiation. That's why I brought it up, because in excess. I know that dude.
Michael
That's what
Hutchins.
happened to him.
Yeah.
Was he by himself when he did it?
Well,
Yeah.
they found him in a hotel room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hung behind the door.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Weird, man.
And what kind of rope? And where can you get that?
Yeah. Adventure 16. It's on aisle 4.
Oh my god.
Autofixation.
But my weirdest job, and I think I've talked about it before, was as a veterinary's assistant. Remember?
Oh, that's right. The dead dogs.
Yeah,
Oh,
like on a
man.
Saturday, I would go in there, Andy, and the truck would pull up in the alley, and I had to. There was all the dogs that were euthanized during the week were put in this giant freezer in the back, so I had to hand the dogs up to the guy in the truck, and there was a Saint Bernard at the bottom of the freezer that I could never lift, and it might still be there.
That has got to be the most bizarre
Yeah,
job.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
yeah. Old Bernie might still be at the bottom of the freezer, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I didn't even that wasn't part of the list of things when I was hired.
No, that's weird.
But that was like after I was in there. He's like, "Oh, by the way, the truck comes every."
No, I had good jobs. I didn't have anything. The weirdest job I had was actually a really awesome job, and it was a photo assistant for some super fancy cigarette photographer.
Oh wow!
So I was out in the marina on a jet ski with a leaf blower, blowing the girl standing on the edge of the boat so her hair would fly beautifully.
Nice.
And the photographer's on another boat taking the picture, and then they were going to Cytex in cigarettes and stuff as she's on the.
It was a cigarette ad.
out in the middle of the ocean. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But they couldn't actually put the cigarette in there because it was first going to run in Japan. So they're not allowed to show any cigarettes in Japan.
Is that right?
Actually, and yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. So a cool job.
Yeah, that sounds cool,
I
man.
made,
On the jet ski, huh?
$175 on a jet ski, with a leaf blower on my back. Couple of us out there doing it. So
Oh, that's fun, man.
yeah, it's totally fun.
You ever shoplift?
Yes, I got
Yeah.
caught.
Yep. I got caught.
Break that down.
I was 16 or 17, and my buddy was about the same age, and we used to go into Birdines at Dadeland in Miami and see who could come out with the most clothing. So it was the old move where you take 3 things into the dressing room,
Yeah.
put one of them on underneath, take 2 back, and these aren't.
Yeah.
Leave a hanger, whatever. So we just had layers of shit on, and we were walking out the store. We were all happy, like, I got you, bro. No, I got you. And then all of a sudden the hands came, boom, on the shoulders. And
they've
we
never
went
seen
into
that
Birdines jail for a minute. And, the manager, the security guy was questioning us. And my friend's sister was dating the guy. So his mom came and took him home.
I got you.
And I got cuffed and taken, downtown. And my dad was like, fuck it, leave him in there overnight. So I stayed in jail overnight. I remember not sleeping at all, doing sit-ups and push-ups. And then my dad and my mom, who were divorced at the time, were there together to pick me up. And when that happens, it's like, I really fucked up.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm in the back of the car, driving back to my house. And I remember, my mom said a few things, but my dad wasn't saying anything. And then he said 5 words. I sold your car for bail. And that's all he said to me. Yeah. Yeah, $500.
Yeah. There you go. Sold your car for bail.
Yeah, that was it.
Good night.
And my dad was good with the lessons, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
I wish I was that good.
I
My
got-
kids are spoiled brats.
I got. Yeah. No kidding. We're spoiling our
God,
punks.
what the hell, man?
You know what it is? Everyone's just became softies. What is softies?
Just at dinner tonight, my kids were like, "Can we get another TV in the game room?"
Like what?
Because it's a 32-inch LCD screen, and when the sun comes in, it's hard to see it sometimes. I looked at them, and I'm like, "You're out of your goddamn minds!"
Oh man!
But hop in the car, kids. We're going to Sports Chalet.
Yeah, we're going to Sports Chalet, 30% off.
Oh man! I got caught stealing a beer.
You did?
Yes,
Just
a 12-pack.
beer
No,
or
a
25 beers?
Yeah, it was a 12-pack.
Uh-huh.
And I got caught.
What was your move in high school?
Well, the cooler for that held the beer was right next to the exit, the door.
Okay.
And the guy, we had it planned at 4:00. The guy would start doing inventory in the back, and there was no bell or whistle that when you walked in, it was still quiet. It was like a beep, someone's here. So the guy would go in the back, and we'd grab the 12er
and walk out
and run out.
Yeah.
Well,
The car's supposed to start. Your buddy's there.
Yeah,
already,
but the
right.
cars, the getaway cars, all gassed up and ready. And I grabbed the 12 and jumped in the back seat. And my buddy was late getting back and leaving the store. And I'm like, come on, Frank, come on. And all of a sudden, the guy comes walking out. And he's like, you guys didn't pay for that beer. Get out. Brings me in the back.
What?
Yeah, brings me in the back, calls my dad. And turns out that town, the sheriff department, was on the take. And my dad was an FBI agent and was doing, it was surveying this, this.
He was on the case?
He was on the case. And he's like, you just effed up everything. I've been, now these guys know who I am. I don't know if he's blowing the story out, a little bit out, but, yeah.
Here's our move, Andy. One guy would have the car started, and we'd go into the grocery store, get a cart. Someone would grab, 3 paper bags and put them in the cart. Mm-hmm. We'd go to the beer section, fill the bags up with the beer, and walk right out the frickin' door. Yeah. That was the move.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we never got caught.
No.
Never, ever got caught. That was the move. St. Pauli girl we always got. I don't know why. And then Almaden and Black Tower wine or some stupid shit.
You were stealing wine? What was your
who
wine
knew?
back
We
in the
just
day?
grabbed
What was your
whatever.
wine? Booze.
We drank like Black Tower and Almaden.
Cold duck.
Do you remember Almaden?
No.
Sure.
In that little oval bottle.
Martini and Rossi, Asti Spumante.
Was there a nun?
Asti Spumante.
Was there a nun? Was there a blue nun back then?
Blue nun. My
Yeah,
parents,
the
my
blue
parents
nun.
used to love it, and that's what I would
Yeah.
do. Sure.
Boone's Farm?
Boone's
Yeah.
Farm, Boone's.
We had a buddy who was working the checkout counter at Publix, and my parents, my mom and the guy we were living with at the time, went to Guatemala for like 6 weeks. And we were left with the house, and it was freaking party central. And my buddy Glenn, who was working the checkout at Publix, we would just load our shit up, and he would skip everything over the little thing.
Right.
And then it would be like $24, and we would have a fridge full of St. Pauli girl and the worst wine ever and steaks. And people would just come over and party for
That's
6
a good
weeks.
time.
Oh my God, it was the best summer ever.
Shoplifting food, steaks and stuff like that.
That was
Man.
easy. That was easy pickings, man.
Saturday morning having a big steak.
He got busted eventually.
I'm sure
Yeah.
he did.
It all catches up to you people, so don't.
Yeah,
don't.
listen, crime
no
does not
stealing.
pay. Yeah.
No, sir. Not
Neither do
Snyder.
podcasts, from what I understand.
I'm still waiting for that call back from Human Resources.
On that
I
note,
haven't seen
Hey,
it.
can we round third, head for home?
Yeah, we're good.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for letting us, the three guys, just sit here chatting. We'll have a guest. We've got summertime activities coming in, so the schedule's going to be a little awkward. We know that you're going, and good luck in New York with that
Thank you
big
very much.
presentation
Thank
for
you.
the Game Show Network, and I know you're going to kick ass. And Andy, keep doing what you're doing, and I'm not sure what it is, but you do it. Wiz, we love to love you, baby. We are 1 Degree of Chunky B, ChunkyB.tv. Don't be afraid to communicate, because I'm now way more available to get back to you. We are the Garage of Love. Be real, be kind, be cool.